just had a chance to address the team, and just reflecting on these last 7 months in particular and how much this team has grown together. You know, being the youngest team in the world to qualify for the World Cup is no easy task. But what we saw was the resilience of the team, the strong mentality of the team, and absolute focus to reach our goals. So all in all, we're really proud of the guys, really proud of the way they competed throughout these 14 games. Even tonight, I thought the attitude and the mindset was fantastic, going out there to win the game, not going on there to hang on. So it's a proud moment for the team, proud moment for U.S. Soccer, and we're looking forward to competing in the World Cup again. Thank you.
The U.S. will be playing in its 11th World Cup, 7 of the last 8 tournaments. This qualifying campaign, the youngest average age in any U.S. team in history in World Cup qualifying. We'll start with questions and go to Kevin Baxter.
I mean, listen, you're never happy. Like, I'm a competitor. We're competitors. The team's competitive. We wanted to be the first team to win here, and I think we did a lot in this game really well. Unfortunately, there were 2 set-piece situations that we didn't handle well at all, and we got punished for them. And I think it's a learning experience. The way we handle everything is to reflect on it and to improve on it, and that will certainly be the case with that. But we're completely looking forward, Kevin. We're excited for the draw, excited for who we have, and this group can do some damage. I'm confident in that.
Thanks. You said you addressed the team. Just curious what their mood is. I know you did say, and they said yesterday they wanted to win tonight, but at the same time, the 7-month journey has reached a successful conclusion. So what was the mood and the vibe from them like tonight?
The team's ecstatic. Really, really excited to be qualified for the World Cup. Qualifying is a grind, and we did it, and so the teams are very happy.
Sam.
Congrats on qualifying, Greg.
Thank you.
As you reflect on this journey over the last, not just 7 months, but really over the last 3 years now for you, what do you think of the team, and how far do you think this team can go in 8 months now, understanding that you still have a lot left to learn on Friday and beyond?
We've made a ton of progress. I think there's a clear way that we play. We really improved defensively. We improved our pressing. Overall, I think the team spirit is amazing. The mentality is really good, and I think when you're working with a young team, you don't always see progress that quickly. And we certainly saw a ton of progress in these last, I would say, the last year in terms of the guys really understanding what it means to win at the international level. When you think about Gold Cup, Nations League, and then qualifying for the World Cup with this young group. So we'll be ready. We'll be ready for the World Cup, excited to see what teams we'll be facing, and we'll prepare to win.
Ron.
Greg, when you look at the 14 games, are there 1 or 2, 3 turning points where you saw what you envisioned start to come together?
I think some big moments, and qualifying is not about the vision, so to speak. I think it's more about getting the job done, right? You get in some really difficult situations in qualifying. But when I think of moments in particular, the Honduras game, our first away win was important. I think about Costa Rica at home when we gave up the goal in the first minute and responded with a really good performance. I think about the Mexico game, both home and away, where we had to respond and particularly at home played really well. But I think in this last window, the way the guys handled the pressure I thought was really a culmination of the last 7 months. Not getting ahead of ourselves, not letting the pressure affect us, and just going out there and doing what we needed to do to qualify. And, that's what we're really proud of.
Hello, Greg. Here, Martin Goldberg, Tigo Sport. You said yesterday you have 2 goals coming here to San Jose. One is qualifying, you get it, and the other one became the first national team to beat Costa Rica. You didn't get that. Why one of the best generation of U.S. team can beat an alternative Costa Rica?
You know, it's a great question, but I think the answer is look outside. Look at the stadium. Look at the atmosphere. You know, the atmosphere gave these guys wings from Costa Rica. Really incredible fans. I think, you know, some of the best fans in CONCACAF, for sure. But tonight was a celebration for Costa Ricans, and you know, proud of the way that they're proud of the way that they came back and dealt with these last 8 games in magnificent fashion. And for us, we came up short. I don't think it's for lack of trying. I think it's for some execution issues on set pieces and some great goalkeeping. I mean, let's think about the saves that Navas made in this game. So, you know, it is what it is. Fortunately, it didn't cost us a place in the World Cup, and we move on.
Right after the first window, it seemed like you settled on a very clear shape and tactical identity for this team throughout qualifying, whenever possible. And then a lot of the same personnel that you relied on. In the coming months, do you want to try different things? Do you have people, players, tactical ideas in mind that you're going to try out, or do you ride this all the way through November and December?
I think we improved our pressing. I think our pressing's gotten really good, really difficult to play against, creating a lot of turnovers. So that's been positive. But you know, we're going to continue to evolve and to continue to improve. You know, the 4-3-3 system has been good for us. You know, we might work with some other systems just to have some flexibility in the World Cup. I think it's important to see who we're playing and start, you know, planning out how we can be successful there.
Take 3 more questions.
Mr. Berhalter, Ricardo Mora, Football Costa Rica. What happened with any U.S. team to come to Costa Rica? What happened to them? Because you always lost since 1996. What happened?
You guys should be very proud of your performances at home. You're doing a great job. I'm really proud of your record in these last 7 games to get back into the competition, claw your way back into the competition. And it's an amazing atmosphere. Unfortunately, we came up short today, but congratulations to Costa Rica for winning the game.
Hi, Greg. Congrats on the qualification. We all think that you're going to have at least 4 friendlies before the World Cup. What kind of friendlies are you imagining, and how important is to face rivals outside CONCACAF before getting to Qatar?
Yeah, it's important. I think that's going to help us prepare. We'll definitely look at playing countries from other continents and get that experience of a different type of soccer. We'll play some European teams, South American teams, African, hopefully Asian teams, and really you know, get an understanding for what these different regions are bringing to the World Cup.
Greg, it was a bit muted at the final whistle, understandably so, the result being what it was. I know you said the team was ecstatic, but I wonder if you could describe a bit kind of when you guys released the night and how you kind of embraced the larger moment in the locker room and how maybe the celebration started. Thanks.
I mean, it's muted because we're competitors. I mean, no one wanted to lose that game. You know, we wanted to win the game, and I think we put a good effort towards winning the game, but we came up short. And you know, when you're in this business, man, it's about winning. And when you don't win, even though you get the reward of qualifying, there is a brief moment of disappointment. For us, it's about keeping things in perspective. And the perspective is, you know, we're the youngest team to ever qualify for the World Cup, youngest U.S. team. And we'll be the youngest team at the World Cup. And that's an accomplishment for these guys. It really is. And, you know, I've been saying this same narrative throughout qualifying because I think it's relevant. It's relevant what this group did. When you think about this window in particular, the amount of injuries we had and key players out, and, you know, we didn't skip a beat. And, you know, did a really good job in the first 2 games. And unfortunately, we lost tonight, but we're competitors, and that's why there was a little bit of you know, a lack of celebration on the field. But in the locker room, we're partying, we're going nuts.